On me. Let's go.
The state of Michigan offered a week-long Conservation Officer Cadet Academy for people ages 18 to 21 who thought they might be interested in a career as a CO.
So this week is our first ever Conservation Officer Cadet Academy. It's a week-long process for individuals that are interested in a career in becoming a conservation officer.
Gather around here so you can all see me, hear me, and I don't have to yell too loud. Thank you. All right. Are we good so far?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect.
One topic that was covered within the subject of conservation law was a reenactment of a crime scene where an untagged deer was left behind near a hunting blind.
Over to the left over here, as you can see, I have a crime scene set up. There are blue cones. You are not to enter the box of the blue cones. Does that make sense?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
They went through a pretty extensive process to get here. They submitted applications. There were over 60 applicants. We were only taking 20. They had to submit resumes and cover letters and go through interviews with the staff and I. And we had a grading scale and came up with the best 20 candidates to be here for the Conservation Officer Cadet Academy.
Let's call this a complaint if somebody found a dead deer near a hunting location.
Cadets were instructed on how to go about analyzing a crime scene.
You arrive at this location and we're going to say this is on state land. We've covered some rules as it's related to state land, and we're going to say that this is a legal hunting season. We'll call this November 17th for the purposes of today. Okay? What is possible on November 17th during a firearm deer season, right? So, is it possible this is gunshot? Would that be legal provided somebody had a tag? Okay, all right. Okay, and would that be a violation on state land? Okay, that's something to note. Those are things that we pay attention to as conservation officers in addition to tire tracks. The vast majority of us can look at the imprints of a tire and probably tell you the make and model of that tire or get you within a couple different styles to look at. And those are clues to us when we go interview somebody and possibly have a vehicle there that their tread matches tread that I find at a crime scene. Or do the boot prints on the boots that they're wearing match the boot prints that I've seen out there? So footprints are very important. And just something else to think about that I haven't mentioned yet, we're always taking pictures when we do stuff. So before I were to have manipulated this deer or moved on, as I'm taking notes, I'm taking pictures of these footprints. And I might lay a tape measure next to them to show how long those footprints are. Here on this deer, I'm gonna take pictures all the way around it before I flip it. 9 times out of 10, when I ask a question, I have a pretty darn good idea what the answer is going to be before I ask it. And I have proof and reasons why I'm asking those questions based on the evidence that I find or things that I found about this person to verify the information that they're telling me isn't a farce. No name on a blind is a civil infraction. The littering, if we chose to go that route, is a civil infraction. And then failing to immediately validate and attach a kill tag is the third. That one is a misdemeanor. The first two I mentioned are civil infractions. What do you think the one is that I'm the most interested in? The misdemeanor, right? Hopefully he's got a tag and that should have been on there. Or he was hunting and took a deer without a license. Those are kind of my two options in the direction I'm looking to go at this point.
Class, take seats.
In addition to instruction from and question and answer sessions with conservation officers in a classroom setting, cadets were also schooled on survival tactics.
Really simple, I'm gonna dumb it down. It's to keep you alive, okay? If I wanna check Officer Corkin, if I wanted to be safe, like completely safe, is this really adequate if I'm over here? And I'm like, I see your fishing license, please, right? For me, this is a good safety distance, right? But at some point, we're gonna have to close that distance, and maybe this isn't the most tactical, but we're gonna have to get within this distance to obtain some type of document, okay?
How's it going, sir? Can I see your fishing license, please?
Yep. Are you right-handed or left-handed?
Left-handed, sir.
Okay. We pretty much say outside 90. We don't want it straight. It's got to be outside. So this would be 90 degrees roughly, right? We have to have this outside 90. We're going to demonstrate why. So we're going to intercept this spear, okay?
The other important thing, what am I doing with my fingers right now? Splaying them. If I don't splay them, I lose. Splay the fingers outside 90.
Stop! Get off me! Get off me!
Gooseneck grip, right? That's like the most important part. As soon as that first cuff goes on, that's where somebody's gonna fight. Okay. Right, you're taking a freedom warrant. Okay. So make sure that grip is strong, and then it's just one fluid motion, right? grab, bend, flat.
That works for some people. I love it like that. All right, so bring that other arm just all the way back for me. Okay, shake his hand. Okay, and now you see why.
Oh, I see, yep.
I do that.
So you just have one going up, one going down.
Okay, and that's just all reps.
Although this academy was only a week long, it offered a unique opportunity for the attendees to gain valuable insight into what a career as a conservation officer might look like, as well as what other career avenues are available within the DNR.
So far in the week, we've got some very positive feedback from the cadets. They were also very interested with the other divisions coming in so they could hear their story about who they are and what they do. This is a great recruiting tool for us. It's also a great recruiting tool for the other divisions, because some of the individuals here as cadets this week might find out they're not interested in becoming a conservation officer, but wildlife, parks, fisheries, FRD might be more their speed. So it's a win-win situation.